Hello everyone, this is Squadron Jayasimha, your friend, philosopher, guide, mentor, welcoming you back to our favorite podcast, Celebrating Life. And I'm sure by investing your time on that little knowledge that I'm sharing with you, that wisdom, those insights that I learned in my life, I'm sure you'll be able to benefit from what we have done. And in this podcast, we're going to discuss about our social responsibility. Now, the fifth spoke is about social. First one is about our health. Second is about our intellect. Third one is about money. Fourth one, we spoke about family. And the fifth one is about social responsibility. We all know that man is a social animal. So, wherever we go, whatever we do, we always search for something similar. Birds of the same feather flock together. Now you must have heard this statement. But we human beings, whether we are rich or powerful, and you may have a lot of money in the bank, you may have a lot of assets, you may be the most powerful person, but when you come back to your colony, to your apartment, to your village, now to the lane that you live, people who are there around you, they don't smile at you, they don't care for you, they don't respect you, and most importantly, if they don't love you, our life is going to be totally empty. Imagine people around us, they're waiting for our death. Then what's the use? So, today, the whole world has become so materialistic. I, me, myself, little stretch, maybe my spouse or my kids. Now that's what the whole life is. But can you increase your boundary and can you make the whole world as your family? You know, in our Vedas, in our Upanishad, in our culture, we say Vasudhaiva Kutumbam, which means the whole world is my family. You come to this world, so when you leave after some time, this earth, you must be able to proudly tell that I had come, I had made a difference, and I left to this world. How many of us can do that? If we can do that, it will be so beautiful. So wherever human beings go, they always have different affiliations, different clubs. Whether we talk about Rotary Club or Lions Club, or you have a school community, college friends get together, colleagues working together, or meeting together, or you look for people from the same region, same religion, same caste, same state, same language that you speak, or maybe from the same country. So we always look for something very similar. In our Air Force too, when I joined in the Air Force as a 17-year-old boy, we have that airman badge. We are still together in the WhatsApp. When I became an officer, we are 88 GDOC, we are still a WhatsApp group. I worked in a place called PTS, Paratroopers Training School, that AN-32 aeroplane. So all those people who worked on that aeroplane, we are a group. As a trainer, we are a group. School friends, we are a group. College guys, we are all group. And our office colleagues, we are all a group. So we do share something very formal, something very informal. We laugh, we cry, and then we share, we party together, we travel together. So always there is a group that is always bonding us together. So we need to have our own social circle. And since you are so talented, so capable, and you are able to make so much of money, you should always be able to contribute something. Mother Teresa, she was not even born in our country, she had come, and seeing the sufferings in the school, in the neighborhood, in the slums, looking at that poverty, illiteracy, child labor, malnutrition, sufferings of people, unemployment, she started that missions of charities. So today for every girl, Mother Teresa is a role model, that Nobel Prize winner. So I understand that giving is an attitude. So living is giving, and giving is an attitude. So many of us, we stop at the first step. The reason is that I don't have enough to give. So only if I have 1,000 crores, I'll be able to give something. If only I have 3 houses, I'll be able to give something. But let me tell you, If you cannot give 1 rupee when you have 100 rupees, you cannot give 100 rupees when you have 1 lakh rupees. You can't give 1 lakh rupees when you have 1,000 crores. So giving is an attitude. Whatever we have, we can always share. And there are many people on this planet who are not as fortunate as you are, as I am, as we are. But don't know how people keep on working on the division that you are from that state, I am from this state, you are from that country, I am from this country, you are from that religion, I am from this religion. Okay, we keep on dividing ourselves. See, these boundaries have been drawn for the administrative convenience. That's it. Otherwise, if you cut, your body or my body, only the blood will come. Blood is always red. So it doesn't say that this color will change depending upon the caste, community, region, religion, or from this nation. It doesn't depend. So we should always try to inculcate this habit of sharing, caring. Then by listening to this podcast, you say, Jayasimha, there's so much poverty, so much of illiteracy. What do you think I can do alone? The thing is, you may not do everything, but you can always make a small difference. You know the story of a young boy? This boy is on the seashore and he sees that sun is very hot and up, and some starfishes have come along with the tides to the seashore. They got stuck in the sand, unable to get back into the water. They are struggling, and this boy was picking up those starfishes and throwing them back into the sea. Looking at this boy, a old fisherman who was passing by stopped and said, "Young man, I keep seeing you throwing this starfish into the sea. But did you notice when you throw one fish, hundreds of fishes are coming out of the seashore? What difference you think you can make to the lives of all these fishes?" So the boy looked at that old fisherman, and then he bent, picked up one more starfish and threw it back in the water and said, "Uncle, I don't know about all these fishes, but I know I made a difference to the life of that fish." Now this is what you and I can do. A small difference. Imagine you have a big seminar hall full of dust, lot of papers are lying there. Cleaning the whole seminar hall is difficult. But I'm sitting here. Around me 1 meter circle. I see some papers. I pick them up and put in the dustbin. I clean up this area. You are sitting next to me and you clean that 1 meter around you. And next guy, if we can share and if we can make that little difference, and I'm sure very soon the whole seminar hall will be very clean, yes or no? So somewhere we should start. So don't get held up by saying that I can't make a difference, I am alone. You could be an inspiration. You could be a motivation. If Gandhiji would have thought that I am all alone, how can I, fight against mighty British people? Is really getting independence possible for me? If we would have thought that, then we would have been still, living under British people. So we are living in independent India because Gandhiji thought that he could make the difference. So if he could do that, why we cannot do? We all can do this difference. So you have come to this place, leave this place as a better place. So you can very proudly go back to the Creator, the Eternal Father, and say that yes, you sent me to this beautiful world. I made a difference. I could put a smile on people's faces. So most importantly, when I say about contribution, I'm not only just mentioning about only money, but you can share some food, right? You can put an effort. You can share some time. You can drive somebody to the hospital. You can serve an old man. A small word of appreciation, one call, one hand putting on the shoulder of someone that yes, we are with you, don't worry. It's all about contribution. So in which form? Is it in the form of money, energy, effort, time? I really don't know, but you need to make it a point to say that yes, I am being wanted, and then people do love me and I'm really caring. So this social responsibility is so important for all of us. So this is one area that we need to focus. So spend some time cleaning up your colony, your street, gathering some children, helping them to develop the social responsibility, teaching them, inculcating nice, beautiful human values. And then we can always do. Maybe you find some club around you, some social service organization around you. Make it a point that you invest little time, maybe 1 hour a week, little money, okay? 1%, 2%, 5%, 10% of your income will go into some charity, some social organization. Maybe I can give some scholarships, I can buy some books, I can help develop some infrastructure, I can put one bus shelter, I can provide cool water during the summer. Maybe I can help giving some blankets to people who are sleeping on the streets in the winter. Maybe I have got my cupboard full of old clothes which I am not using. Last 15 years my cupboard is full. I want to donate those clothes to some people in orphanage, in old age home. I don't know what it is. But then don't leave it to the government alone that they should take care. You and I make that government. You and I make the country. You and I are part of this humanity. So make sure that you have come. So make a difference to the world and go. So when that social aspect of your life is fulfilled, wherever you go, there will be a smile on your face. You will become a leader. You will become a magnet where people will come and approach you. And this sense of satisfaction, involuntarily, without any selfish intent, you are trying to do something. Because in any relationship, when you give me a pen, you expect that I should gift you a cooker when you get married. When you come to my housewarming ceremony, now you gifted me a watch. When I come to your daughter's marriage, you expect me to present something bigger. So that's what normally people do. So when I say giving without any expectation, you did because you wanted to do. Not that I did that guy is ungrateful, he doesn't help me back when I'm in trouble. Now that means it's a transaction, it's no more help. So when you give, forget. When you take, never forget. And you can be a God to someone's life, okay? So that is the society. So whatever you are doing right now, wherever you are, just see if you can find some time to be with the group that you can gel with. Maybe your school, college, your profession, or your apartment, or your region, your religion, your caste, community, country, state. I don't know what basis, but then you should be together. And then once in a while, you must spend some time together, talking, sharing, joking, crying, okay, celebrating, playing. It will be so beautiful. This year too, we, the Air Force people, that batch of 17 years old when I joined, we're all going to West Bengal for a get-together. I know it calls for 3 to 4 days of time, lot of money, more than money, my time. And means if I'm there, means I can't invest my time in training. But when we spend those 4 or 5 days together, when we laugh and when we sing, when we dance, when we eat together, when we recollect, rejoice, and then remember those childhood memories, it is enough for us to live for another 1 year. Finally, when you leave, there should be few people other than blood relatives who should be able to drop one drop of water, should drop from their eyes. That means your life is done. See in whichever the way, whatever the way you can contribute, but don't ever forget the social responsibility. Otherwise, we are not human beings, because human beings are all social animals. So that's what I wanted to share with you in this. In the next podcast, we shall meet up again. Until then, keep smiling, keep celebrating, keep laughing. See you again. This is Jayasimha signing off. Love you all. Bye bye.